guys, happy Friday and welcome to Friday Favorites and Flops, or for today, somewhat flops. So we'll get into that part, but let me go ahead and jump right in. Candle Love of the Week has once again been Mary Cookie from Bath & Body Works. I was so lucky to have stocked up on a few of these during the $8 candle sale. Clearly not nearly enough because I'm going to miss this scent when I run out. I know I'll be able to get it again next holiday season, so, you know, clearly I'm not in some, like, dire straits here. But I just really love Mary Cookie because it has that beautiful buttery note to it, and it just smells like a sugar cookie to me. It smells amazing. For me, this is definitely more of like a year-round type of scent because it's just a very classic, like, vanilla cookie type fragrance. It goes with any other bakery candle, and I can't stop smelling it. It smells even better once it's lit. Like, when you smell it cold, it smells good. It smells like a vanilla candle, but it's not until you light it that you're like, yes. I love it. I love it. I love it. So anyway, Mary Cookie was definitely my candle favorite for the week. I have to reach up here really quickly to show you guys my fragrance that I've been sporting all week. In fact, I have not put this on today, so I need to. This is my YSP Parisienne. This is a, like, rose-based scent. It's a really pretty, soft, sophisticated rose floral. Oh, powdery, soft, pretty. When I wear this, I feel like a fancy lady because it just is... Rose, I feel like, is one of those scents, like, you have to be careful because if it's not done right, it can just smell old. This, to me, smells young and fresh and beautiful and just, it's an awesome daytime fragrance. I love the bottle. I think it's very pretty. It is totally a bottle that I would keep after I'm done with the perfume and display because it's just, it's really, really stunning, just all around. If you've never tried this one, I think it's totally worth sniffing out because it's amazing. I do have the door open behind me. As you guys can probably see, Stella is downstairs enjoying some cartoons. She's getting ready to go down for her nap soon, so there is a chance that she could come running up and just take over the whole show here. All right, I tried a new eye cream this week. I picked this up at TJ Maxx for $7.99. This is actually an intensive eye serum. High serum? What's a high serum? No one knows. This is from the brand Lanoline or Lanoline. I'm not sure. I've never heard of it, but it's based out of New Zealand, Auckland, New Zealand. This is paraben and mineral oil free, and what sort of sucked me in is that it is made with chamomile and manuka honey. Whenever something says manuka honey, I'm immediately like, what? Tell me all about it. I want to use it on my face. Manuka honey is kind of like all the rage right now. People are eating it. People are smearing it on their faces. They're putting it in their eyeshadow. And it's good stuff, apparently. So anyway, I was just kind of intrigued because I have noticed all of a sudden in like the last 2 months that my eyes are starting to show their age. That has never been an issue for me before, and I've never really used like an eye cream, like a specific eye cream or like eye gel or anything like that. But as I've been watching some of my videos and like when I smile or when I laugh, like there just is a definite like, there's a change in this general area, and so I don't feel like I've taken good enough care of that particular area of my face, and it's something that needs more focus. I thought this would be a good fit because this is supposed to reduce puffiness and revive tired eyes, and it's also supposed to help eliminate fine lines and crow's feet, and it's fragrance free, it absorbs rapidly, and it's supposed to restore a smoother, firmer appearance to your eyes. That's exactly what I'm looking for. I just really like this. It's worked great. It's a really nice like gel consistency. I just use like half a pump. It's really easy to get half a pump. You don't have to like squirt out like a giant mound of it accidentally. Just like pat it underneath my eyes every night, and it's just been really lovely. It feels good, and I don't feel it working any wonders yet, I think a product like this you have to use long term, but as far as like it feeling good on my skin, it's cooling, it definitely moisturizes the area, and so far so good. So I really like this. I'm going to continue to use it, and I'm glad that I only had to pay $7.99 versus $16.99, which is apparently full price. Okay, let's get into makeup. Let's start with lips. I've been using a new lip butter this week because one, I'm trying to use these up. I've had them for a while. This is the Nivea lip butter in Vanilla and Macadamia Kiss. Man, that smells good. It does smell like vanilla and like slightly nutty. This is just a really thick like moisturizer. I'm not one of those people that sticks my fingers in here. I just press it on my lips. Not that that's like any more sanitary, but I mean, how sanitary is it to like smear like a lipstick all over your face every single day? So it works for me to just press this into my lips and then smear it around. Plus then I don't have to deal with like sticky fingers. But this is just a great moisturizer. It does moisturize my lips extremely well, and it smells good. It's not terribly long lasting. I would say, you know, 3 hours. I kind of find myself reaching for it again and putting on another application, but that's fine. You know, it's winter and my lips are a lot more dry than they normally are. I lick my lips a lot. I drink a lot of tea and things like that, and so that definitely, that can make lip products disappear from your lips. So I don't mind reapplying this. I rather like it because it smells good. Okay, lipstick that I've been trying to sport for a good chunk of the week is the Sephora Rouge in the color literally it's M. And this is just a really pretty, I have this on today, but I have Dolly over top, Buxom Dolly. I just lightly pressed this into my lips this morning. This is very reminiscent of the NARS Audacious lipsticks in that it is a fairly like satin type of finish, and it does stain your lips a little bit. And so what you're seeing here is this like kind of worn away with the Dolly over top. But this just by itself is really nice. Let me give you guys a swatch here. Awkward swatch time. Can you see? Why do I even bother? There you guys go. I am a silly goose. Oh yeah, that stains. That was on my hand for all of 2.5 seconds, and already it wants to stay there forever. I really recommend these lipsticks. If you don't want to spend money on the Audacious lipsticks, check out these Sephora ones. They're really darn nice for like 12 bucks. Okay, I'm going to share some eyeshadow stuff with you. This is the Cargo Essential Eyeshadow Palette. I showed this in my eyeshadow palette collection, which I will link down below. I will link any videos that I've recently done down below in the videos you may have missed section. I wanted to use this because I really like it. I'm wearing this today. I have the lightest color on my lid. I have this as a transition shade, and then I have a mix of these two in my crease. I like this a lot. I'm glad that I have this. Again, it's the Cargo Essential Palette in the Cool Neutrals. Like that. I've also been sporting some Wet n Wild Nutty this week with this sometimes. Sometimes I will put this on my lid. Sometimes I will just use the brow bone color on my lid. Nutty is such a beautiful just taupe. It's stunning. I have backups of this. I love it. There's just nothing bad that I can say about Nutty. I like to apply it with my fingers. I feel like it gives the best pigmentation. I've also gone back to using this sucker. It is Brûlée from Wet n Wild. I just put this all over my eyes before I put any other eyeshadow on, but right after I put on my eye primer. This helps with blending all of my other eyeshadows. I just won't be without this. Okay, I'm going to give you guys a couple of Ofra updates here. The first one are, first announcements, first whatever. First thing, I like the blushes a lot. This is the Winter Rose, which is a glow, so that means it has a little bit of shimmer, and this one is the Charm. These are really pigmented, very, very pretty blushes. I showed these in my Ofra Cosmetics haul. There you go. Charm is probably my favorite out of the two. It's just a really pretty rose neutral. It kind of reminds me of Rose blush from Lorac, which is like holy grail for me. I love that, and of course it's discontinued, but very similar, just a really pretty neutral. If you are my skin tone, or maybe like up to a medium, this is a great everyday color for you. This is a little bit more intense. I have to be more careful with this, and it's more of like, it's got the same type of tone as Wild Honey from Becca almost, that more of like an apricot-y, bronzy type of color, but just very, very pretty. These are pigmented, they are long wearing, these are great quality, great stuff. A brush that, sorry, I feel like I'm struggling here. A brush that I've been using for my powder foundation for the last actually few weeks now that I have not mentioned yet. This is just a Coastal Scents like flat top buffer brush. This is insanely soft, and I want to say it goes for like $8.99 on the Coastal Scents website. It's definitely under 10 bucks. So much nicer than Sigma. So much nicer. Why Sigma? Why are you still selling your stuff? It's terrible. I hate Sigma brushes. This thing, I tried to set my like under eye area the other day, and it was kind of watering a little bit for a reason that I'm going to share with you here in a second. And I went to go, like without realizing there was like a tear in the corner here, I went to go just wipe. There was a black streak that went up all like up to like here, because I just, you know, like swept this way. I sent a picture to my friend Stephanie, and I was like, hey, guess what this thing is? And she was like, it's a wing. I was like, no, it is the ink still coming out of my Sigma tapered highlighter brush. Why is this still bleeding? I've had this for 4 years. Why is this still bleeding? I'm getting ready to do a Sigma purge. I'm just going to throw that stuff away. Anyway, this is wonderful. This is from Coastal Scents. Like I said, it's under 10 bucks. I will try to link it down below for you. It's fantastic. And I've had this probably for about 4 years as well. I've used this on and off for 4 years for my powder foundation, and it's beautiful. It is thick, but not too thick. The bristles have a nice give to them. It's just perfect for buffing in powder. It's absolutely stunning. I don't know that I would use this for a liquid foundation, but for a powder foundation, it's beautiful. All right, let's talk about a couple of my like iffier products for the week. I'm not saying these products are bad. I'm saying that for me right now, as it stands, I don't feel like they are doing what I want them to, or like are a good fit for me. So the one that's not really like a good fit for me, I don't think, is the eye gel primer. I'm wearing it again today. The reason that I don't think it's a good fit for just me in particular is because I think my eyes are becoming a lot more sensitive to primers. And this one, when I put it on, my eyes start to water immediately afterwards. And before I watched Linda from the Beauty Puzzles video I don't know, it was like a week or so ago, she was talking about how she noticed that she was sensitive. I think it was in her 2014 favorites. She was saying that she was sensitive to eye primers, that they made her eyes water. And I was like, I never thought of that. I actually have the watery eye problem quite frequently. And when I did not use this product this week, I didn't have watery eyes. When I used the, what is it? The Urban Decay Anti-Aging eyeshadow primer, my eyes did not water. When I used this, they watered. So if you don't have sensitive eyes, this is a great eye primer. It does have a doe foot applicator. It is a really nice, smooth gel consistency. It does extend the wear of my eyeshadow. It makes everything go on smoothly. It makes it last all day. It keeps it from creasing. So it's a good product. It just is not a good product for my sensitive eyes. So I don't want to discourage anyone from this, but if you know that you are sensitive to certain eye primers, might want to look at the ingredients. You might know what the ingredient is in this that makes your eyes water. I don't know what it is, because I just now figured this out. That this could have been the cause for my watery eyes for quite some time, but I'm going to be a lot more conscious of that. So this was a little bit of a dud for me just personally. And this is the Mineral Loose Powder Foundation in the color Sandy Beach. So I use this twice this week. And what I found with this is that it just doesn't give me good coverage. It is a good powder foundation in that it's really lightweight. It goes on smoothly, but it's just not very pigmented. When I use my Bare Minerals or my Everyday Minerals powder foundations, I get coverage, like good coverage. This almost, to me, seemed like the Bare Minerals Mineral Veil, like in a tinted version. So no coverage, but provides a nice matte, smooth, satin finish to the skin. So I'm still going to continue to use this, but I'm going to use this as more of a setting powder than anything else. I really like the packaging because they do have the nice little like stopper here at the top that you can turn and keep the product from like flying out everywhere. You know, the packaging is good. It just, to me, it seems more like a finishing powder than a powder foundation. I just did not get coverage from this, and it was very obvious to me that I wasn't getting like coverage from it. I did use it in conjunction with my Sarah McNamara Miracle Skin Transformer, and I would say I got more coverage from this than I did from this. And this really doesn't do much in the way of coverage. It just blurs imperfections. So my skin didn't look terrible, but I buy these guys because they provide coverage. This just doesn't. So still a good product. My skin didn't have any type of reaction to it. However, it just didn't cover the way that I would have wanted it to. So those are my favorites, and I don't want to say flops, just wasn't quite what I needed it to be and reacted with my eyeballs. So yeah, I hate to call them flops because I don't want anyone to think that like I'm like bashing the products, because I'm not bashing them. There is something that I'm going to tell you guys about next week that just didn't work for me at all. But we'll get to that when we get to it. But this right here, not the best. Blushes, Rockstar. These are great, great blushes. So anyway, let me know what you guys have been loving or not loving this week. And I hope that you all have a fantastic weekend, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.